Alright, the camera is definitely not capturing it, but we're at the first gas station right now, and the sunset's gorgeous. The camera's definitely not doing it justice, but that's real pretty.
What's up, guys? Today we are trying to look for gold on public land. Today we're down near the town of Foxton, but not actually in it. We're a little bit east. Yeah, east. So today we're all doing public land panning. Uh, I want to go up there behind the camera, but you can't actually do that because that is all owned pasture, and I have not gotten permission from the landowner. So we're gonna do the riverbank right over here that you can't really see right now. There's a gravel bank that looks somewhat promising, so we're gonna do a couple of test pans, and if that doesn't work out, I think we're gonna move back upriver. This is Crow.
Yo, what's up? See,
Uh,
I didn't even say any slurs.
I'm proud of you for not saying slurs.
Thank
honestly,
you, it's a big step for me.
yeah. It is not what I would consider warm in any regards.
Timbers are shivered.
Timbers are in fact
chilly,
shivered.
guys. It's chilly.
The sun's not really up in the valley yet. You can probably see it on camera. It's just starting to poke me in the eyes. So, once it gets up, it'll probably warm up a little bit, but it's not supposed to get too much warmer than this today. And I bet that water's real cold.
Ready to get tits deep in the creek, good buddy?
Yeah. This is the general area we're going to be working. I think we're going to go up there to start because you can't really see it with this camera angle. But there's a little bit of a gravel bank that we might have to kind of cross a little bit into the river to get to, which I'm not super pumped about. But inside Bend, you're standing like just off the road right there. So some of these are blown out from that hill, and then a bunch of them probably fell down out of that side of the mountain. But I do believe most of that mountain is made out of like quartz and feldspar. We know for a fact because we've done pretty extensive panning about a mile up the river that way. There is a lot of mica in this, but it's not so bad that you can't tell when there's gold, but you do have to be a little careful. So we're actually but it's been here long enough for it to have roots growing out from under it, which is a good sign. And not sure if the camera can see it, but we got moss growing in here that has already collected mica. So we got the 10-inch pan. Most people recommend the 15. It's just too much to carry around for me. We are going to have to wet this down to classify it. So just kind of mix it all up, make sure everything gets nice and wet. That's what she said. And then we can bring that up and we can start to work our moss a little bit. And we'll break that up. That's basically spent. That's spent. Alright, so we'll have to kind of get in here. We'll agitate it to try and stratify some of it. And also, we're obviously still cleaning a lot. That water is quite chilly on the fingers. Probably don't need the leaf. Yeah, so I'm not sure how well the camera can see it, but a lot of those jagged quartz pieces that have a lot of mica in them, but hopefully in like the grays, they also have enough sulfides that will have some placer gold. And then work on these moss balls a little bit as they come out. And then just kind of scrape the top. Get those big rocks. Make sure you're not throwing away any nuggets. because we are looking for a 2-pound nugget today.
Oh yeah, today is gonna be the day.
Gonna be the day.
Trust,
We're gonna
guys.
be rich. We'll be able to go quit our day jobs. And then stratify it. Always gotta stratify it more. Anything you can do to get some water in between particles. And you don't have to be super worried about losing gold at this, well, doing that in the early stages, because it is so heavy. But if you're flicking it up and out, you're gonna lose a lot more than you're gonna keep. And so, just looking at that, we got a pretty nice black rock there. So that's a good sign. That one's smoothed out a little bit, so I'm really hopeful about this pan actually. And we probably won't film every pan, but good practice to get the first one of the day on camera. We are also by no means experts. You know, I gotta talk with a lot of authority because it's going on the internet, but I have no idea what I'm doing.
We're just on a silly little side quest.
Alright.
I'm like pining for a pebble over there. Can't tell if it has a really nice line in it or if it's just like crusty. But oh my god, guys. She's beautiful.
We do love a good rock around here.
Hell yeah.
So, got most of the big stuff washed off the top. I'm gonna just stratify and clean.
We gotta make a tally of how many times you say stratifying over the course of this.
Just getting all the lights up to the top. Trying not to lose nothing. And, I mean, lots of mica in this pan, it looks like, which is pretty typical for this river. There's a lot of mica, but it does tend to get your hopes up when you're being a little silly, such as myself. And we'll try and get this separated all down into black sands, which there is some, but not what I would call a lot. And admittedly, I didn't even get the snuffer bottle out of the car, so
Expectations were not very high.
expectations were not high, but we
Okay.
got...
I could have just paused it. Oopsies.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, so we'll flick some big rocks out of there and then get everything hopefully down in that bottom corner. And then we'll kind of do this sort of action and wait for something to pop out at us.
Yippee.
And obviously a lot of this is very fine flood gold, but oh, that might be a piece right there. It's very small. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's
I have no idea.
yeah, right there off the tip of my fingernail. So we're definitely in not the worst spot. And admittedly, I am going kind of fast here, just because it's a test pan. So I might pan this down a little bit more on the backside without the riffles, see what there is to see. But yeah, I think we got like 10 little specks of gold in there.
Hell
You
yeah.
can kind of see them in that front corner. I really don't know if the camera's gonna pick them up.
I can't even see.
Yeah, it's like right there. And those are just pieces that might be, honestly. Like, we'll have to go home and get them cleaned up to know for sure. And
There we go.
all right, so the lighting is not great, but we do have a couple real small pieces. We got one like there, we got two there, and then I don't think that's one, but I will be taking it home. I'll move it around in the sun a little bit, try and get...
Yeah, let me try to get it to focus.
Yeah.
It don't wanna.
But there's like 3 or 4 little pieces in there, so I'll do one more pan, see if we can't get down a little further, and see what we can get.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, well, did a second test pan out from under that same rock, and it yielded pretty similar results. We got another, like, maybe 5, 6 specks in here, but it's really small stuff. So, I think we're probably going to move on. I'm liking how some of this stuff is looking, but I don't super want to get in the river right now. It's still damn cold, so we'll look for something.
Bitch, look at this baddie. She's very cube. Diva. Got all the major food groups, including but not limited to
Chips, Bluey fruit snacks, not sponsored, but if Bluey wants to sponsor me, hell yeah. And granola bars, also not sponsored. But all the major food groups. Came back up to the car. I'm gonna bring a shovel, a bucket, and a cat's paw down, because right on that sitting rock that I was sitting on, I think I missed a little channel that I think might actually have some good stuff in it. So I'll have to clear away my tailings a little bit, but it should be, well, I hope it'll be good.
because you missed Jackson here almost eating shit into the creek.
It's what I do. By no means the worst place I've sat. We got a lot of big rocks in this one, just by nature of not having a classifier. But we'll try and get them washed off, because a lot of these have sparkly stuck to them. Try and just stratify all of that out as best I can. We got a lot of rocks that are rich in iron, which I do like. A lot of these are very pretty. I should probably be saving some of these. The second we turn the camera off is when we're gonna find that 3-pound nugget too.
Oh, we went up from 2 to 3, guys.
Oh yeah, no, I feel it in my bones.
Gonna be locked in today.
But we are starting to get somewhere here. I'm probably gonna take a couple of these bigger rocks that settled out, just so the rest of the gravels actually have a chance to get clean and separate out. Oh man, that's a pure ironstone. That's...
Hell yeah.
I'll save that one. That was very cool.
What'd you get?
I don't know, actually.
Looks shiny as fuck from over here.
I think a lead weight. So we'll save that too, because I think that's man-made and painted. So get that out of the river.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's a little bit of black sand. That's,
Hell yeah.
More than we've had in any other pan so far today. And a pretty nice sized garnet, actually, that I will have to be careful not to wash out. Yeah, that's really nice, actually. And then I'm seeing some mica down at the bottom, which, I mean, always gets me excited, because I see a shiny object and I just hope it's gold. It's not most of the time. I'd be a lot richer if it was, but end of the day, this isn't about money. It's about playing outside and cleaning up the river. And, you know, friendship or whatever. We're a Lisa Frank folder. It's whatever, you know.
Gonna have to learn how to skip rocks so I can just send them flying at you.
You don't know how to skip rock? Oh,
No.
that's right. We talked about this
Yeah.
last week. All right, we're gonna do a little rock skipping lesson off camera.
Hell yeah, boys.
Yeah, that is some pretty good black sand. I'm trying to get all of this lighter color sand kind of washed out of it, because it does like to hide under the black sand and not actually come out. But right there, that's our black sands. So I'm going to flip it around to where the ripples aren't, and we'll clean it, try and agitate it all, and oh look, here's more white and yellow sand too. Always mortifying, gotta love it. And then it's just a matter of going very slowly and trying to have patience. Trying to keep your gold on the bottom if there is any, and that's another lead fishing weight there. It's probably too small for the camera to see, but at least from that distance.
Yo.
Gotta get a nicer camera and maybe some muck boots so
Oh my god.
so Crow can stand next to me while I do this. But
I already can't feel my toes and I haven't even gotten in the water yet.
yeah, imagine how I feel.
Oh yeah.
I think that's another chunk of iron.
Tasty.
I don't know if that's man-made or not. It's kind of a weird twisty shape that I don't normally see, but
Oh, cool. You have to show me when you get back over here.
yeah, I might just save that one for fun. And then I don't know what that one is, so it's going back. But that should be all of the pebbles out of there. We should be down to just sands. And, oh, and garnets. I'm seeing some garnets come back up. This stuff is really heavy, so it's coming out really slow. I bet finish panning all of this is going to be a lot of fun. It's just going to be me sitting at my table for probably like an hour and a half doing this. And I'm sure it's riveting to watch too.
Haters can't stand to see you locked in.
Yeah. Alright, so we got it pretty well separated out. I am gonna try and do a swirl back because I don't think there's a great way for Crow to get out here really. Alright, so I actually haven't swirled this pan back at all yet, so we're gonna find out together. Maybe one in that top right. Yeah, that looks like one. You can see it there, maybe. I don't know if the camera sees it, but
Try to get it to focus. A little bit, yeah.
yeah.
You have to put like the comically large red circles over everything.
Yeah, but that's not bad for a first pan actually. So, and I mean, I will do a slower swirl back and see if I can't find anything else, but it doesn't look great. So I'll fill a bucket up, see what I can find.
Oogity boogity bitches.
Yeah, so that last spot didn't end up actually being great. We ran like half a bucket and I mean, got
that much cons out of it, which isn't terrible, but that is mostly garnet.
Ooh, wait, can I see
So,
the garnet?
absolutely.
I want to take a look, see.
But we moved upriver a little bit, try and find something hopefully a little bit bigger. We're on another inside bend, which is right here behind me. You might be able to see it. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, we did get a shit ton of garnet.
It's a shit ton of garnet.
Hell yeah. Boys.
Anyways, we're going to give it a shot. All right, so at the new spot, I've done some test panning. I did down there, there's a little like puddle I thought maybe had some good stuff. It's all just dirt and sand. I tried in front of and behind a big rock over there. Came over here and thought, oh, well, maybe in front of this big rock, but it's square, and you can see with that little circle right there that that was carved out probably while they were making the road. And so the river probably wasn't ever actually up here. So, less than ideal. We persist anyways. Okay, so I did 2 pans out of those crevices there. That's about as clean as I could get them because I don't have proper crevicing tools on me. And then we moved over here and we did 1 test pan because there's some real big cobbles there, but the river's real cold, and there were some cobbles there, and that is what we're left with. So I'll see if I can't try and film a swirl back one-handed. That might actually be a piece of gold right there if it will focus. You get the idea. But, oh, and the sun's going behind a cloud. This will be fun. So, I think I see one kind of at the top there. There's another one coming out of the sand. Yeah, so then we're left with that guy there, and I think that guy down there too, because he came out early. But I'm gonna keep digging this spot for a little bit and see what we can get. After that, I'm gonna move over there. All right, well, we moved over there. I am gonna fill in that hole, but we're gonna film this first. But the weather's starting to turn on us, so I think we're gonna get out of here.
Are you saying it now?
I have no idea what you're saying in the outro.
Bye, bitches!
Bye, bitches. We found some gold. Public land's great. Fill in your fucking holes. Take your goddamn fishing weights home. If you have other suggestions for where to look, that's great. If you have questions, comments, or concerns, you can file those down in the comments. I had fun. Did you have fun?
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Got some cool rocks, too.
Got some cool rocks. Fucking best day ever. Alright, well, subscribe to the channel.